Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus, so this is episode 35 of our Let's Play campaign of Oxygen Not Included. We're kind of in trouble, and I will not make a pretext of this. We are having many different problems at the same time. We have... Okay, I just saw something down here. These three need to be... Oh, they are already. So they don't even get to that point. Okay, so these have been put up for deconstruction, but nothing is going on. Alright, let's start with the... We have three problems. Food, most dying of food. Heat, the base is too hot, so the food has stopped working. And thirdly, oxygen. Come on, switch to oxygen. It's kind of strained and not so good. So that is quite a bit of a challenge. So I need to really sort these things out and sort them out rather fast. So what I have here is a lot of oxygen. Let's put the overlay back, 35 degrees. So this is what I can do. What I'm also doing up here is actually taking this part that I built. I'm actually going to just deconstruct it because it's not going to fit in here. This doesn't belong. What I also need is, if we look at the oxygen, here we're having that one. It's going to run out of hydrogen very soon, so you can see how good the hydrogen stuff is actually up here. So let's actually just bring it up. It's also cold hydrogen, not that it really mattered. So we're going to bring a hydrogen plant up here. Let's get that one. Good. And P7 for this. Thank you. And unfortunately that also means where we have it, this. And I'm gonna get further down, and I'm actually gonna drag it. Boom. And I'm going to take this one and just completely deconstruct it. Boom. And this one deconstruct as well. We're going to here. Remember, switch to iron, and I also need from this one. That's a crazy amount here, but unfortunately it seems this is needed. What's going up here? Okay, cool. And up here I'm building something else. This should be my new production facility. How's it going to look like? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we're going to need some water pipes coming up here. There's going to have to be either abyssalite or... I'm going to take these. Was that abyssalite? Did I waste some abyssalite here? What is it? No, igneous rock. Fine. But I'm using it. I do have some abyssalite. And this one will also get some power. The power here. I could take that out. Yeah, I'll do that. Because I can take this one. Might as well. And it's iron ore. Good. And then it's time for me to go into this overlay and switch to X and remove all of this. Yep. Boom. These are scheduled for deconstruction, but nothing really happens. Food shortage. All right, food shortage. I'm really cautious about increasing the priority, because if I increase the priority too much, then it actually becomes... They do this and die while doing it, because they'll prioritize this over actually surviving and eating food. It's quite drastic. Alright, that one is urgent. There we go. P7. Yes, that one I can prioritize. But you can see there's a lot of things going on here. That one, that'll keep it going for hydrogen for a while. I can pop this whenever I feel like it. Next one is cool air. I'd really like to cool this down. I can't do it with these P6. Just remove this part, yeah. Whoop, food shortage, yeah. Well, I mean, it's got 19. All right, one thing. Ooh, that was important. Let's just pause. I was told by Nilaus that actually, all right, I'm gonna go down here. I did not understand how this works. This one says 16. And then it says effect plus 1000 calories. Great, I guess this turns 1600 to plus 1000 calories. Nope. This is, you take 16 in and you get 1000 out. So by using this one, you're actually wasting time, wasting energy, and making it less efficient. Of course, it becomes good food, but what's the point? And on the consumables, I have actually told everyone, do not eat mushrooms. But now I'm going to tell you, please do eat mushrooms. I have 12 mushrooms, but no one can eat them. So even there, it says unreachable food. Eric, you're hungry? You get some food. Now I'm allowing everyone to get some food. That should help, I hope. So please go in and get some food. Why is this? It's just always soaked in water down here. It's obviously because the water comes up north. It's also because I keep just dropping. You can see here, lots of ice everywhere. The good thing is, if I keep it around, then it's actually going to cool things down. You can see how much it's actually cooling locally. So there might actually be an option for me to do that up here. Should I try that? I don't know if that's a good idea. This one is still the same temperature. Now that's nighttime again. These ones are not even getting deconstructed at priority. So let's actually go crazy on this. We want this as fast as possible. Food shortage, I know, but you have mushrooms. You have 14 mushrooms. That should be enough to keep you alive. And I also have, let's have a look at the priority here. They should all be at 6. So that's good. I don't actually have anything to harvest here. That's a bit of a shame. How about maybe looking at something else? This one, carbon dioxide, is good temperature. This is also good temperature. So maybe I should just go crazy down here and just bite the bullet and say, all right, for the short term, this is going to be food production. Not that one. And let's get some more because I need it. There. And maybe even this one. I don't know. I'm getting kind of desperate here. So let's do this part. They're not very high priority. Why is there no sound? There we go. I'm afraid about P7. It should be having enough food. I just don't get why I don't. There. This one is not polluting everywhere. What is that? Food shortage again? And yeah, I'm using 24,000 calories per cycle. That's fine. Well, how's our oxygen? Is it dwindling? This one is actually used. This is quite nice. It looks like it's working, although none of them are actually active. I don't know how often it cycles out. I am kind of feeling that this episode or this series is circling the drain. That it's just getting tougher and tougher to go through this. And I'm going to do that part. That's as far as I can go it. And then that'll flow down here and release some more. I'm going to take a lot of the slime because I actually need the slime now. Could do this one, but it would be nice if I could actually see this coming up. Let's have a look at where the dupes are and what they're doing. Where are you? I wish there was sort of like an overview of what are you doing now? Like 10 people are eating and some are... Okay, you're picking up polluted water. Let's look at the priority. No, not really. These ones have way too high priority. I don't want that high priority for this. Priority 6, yeah, that's fine, but not an insufficient oxygen. So I have heat, oxygen, and food. Aside from this, everything is fine, right? I am planning down here to make another oxidizer or another electrolyzer setup, but I don't feel this is the time for it. It's rather complex to do, and I'm afraid that someone will die in the meantime. I'm also kind of feeling that I'm using too much of this. Right, let's just look at priority again. Oh, see, that's an error. These should not be 7. It's been... Oh, that one should be 7 because it's important to get that. Let's just go around and see if there's anything else that shouldn't be 7 but is 7. Polluted dirt. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. All the storage should be 5. That's the correct. These two, whatever, they're not going to be used anymore. Can I go up here and again and just see how we're doing? All right, so they are finally getting up here and moving along. The idea here is also, okay, let's take this one out as well. And these things as well. P7, I'm going to take this 7, and I know it's a bit too high. But in order for this oxygen to flow down, it needs to have plenty of space to flow down. Right, and it goes really, really fast once they get their, put their mind to it. And now back to the other tasks. It is kind of oxygen. Here. This one is not really there. Okay. Do I have any resource anywhere? No. But I could take this one all the way up. So it is not really that high priority. But just so that it's there. And you can see neutronium. So this is the top of the entire thing. This one is, you're also getting up here. To the top, there's a lot of production. I might just go out and tap these production like this one. No, there's nothing here. That's good. 8 kilos. This one is 45 kilos in these minor area. That's because it's been accumulated for 267 cycles. So it's pretty high. What else? Here, this one I guess should also be going up, but I can't. I'd like to fix this one. These need water, and I believe the correct thing to do is actually using this hydroponic fence. Grows a single plant when sown with a seed. Can be used as floor tile and rotation. Must be irrigated through liquid piping. Wow, they are using irons for this. Oh, I can't. I can't replace? Oh, they're already put up for deconstruction. Do I want to deconstruct it that much? I don't know. It is place for deconstruction, but is it unreachable? No. Waiting for material delivery and it's deconstruction. Yeah, it's deconstructed. It's a long way to go. And I just... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Nice. That was actually... Somehow that was done really fast. There. That should keep us alive. And do I want to P6 this? Because everything else is... Everything else food-wise is P6. Good. Alright, that's fine. So this one is never going to come back, but it doesn't matter. How are we doing up here? That's perfect. And are we... Ooh, almost. Yeah, let's get this done. You're only missing power. This one is missing that one. And we're deep in the hydrogen storage. So that should be fine. If I get a few of those... and these are hooked up. Yes. They're actually ready to go. So I can actually go down to this one and enable it. Yeah. Enable. Let's enable this one. And enable building. It's priority 7. Yeah. So that's fine. And where are we on the oxygen? Okay, it's very low. These ones, yeah, something is happening. But not as much as I'd like. What about down this area? Okay, it's pretty good. This is pretty good, but still, I don't know what kind of output I get, but the fact that none of them are operational now is kind of... there, something happened, I guess. Polluted, and then it goes... Alright, so it bubbles out once in a while. This one is probably because that's the primary output. Okay, a lot of things is coming over here. That one is not going into the base. Alright, hydrogen is coming in. And you are... Okay. Are you producing oxygen? Oh, oxygen is being produced. P7, let's get rid of this part. Yeah, and of course it's just outputting ridiculous amounts. Luckily, if I'm a bit of luck, then all the oxygen should go up, or the hydrogen should go up, and the oxygen will go down. But I just need to make sure that there's ample room for it to spread out, go straight down. They're outputting it upwards, it seems. I don't know if it's like that square it comes out of. There we go. This one is like constant producing. I mean, I don't want to set it up to higher. Hopefully it will back up. Nice. Good backing up. Excellent. Well, these are... Okay, now oxygen is being produced up there. Great. And it's slowly pushing down. This is natural gas. Carbon dioxide. It's just a big mix of everything. This pressurized should preferably pressurize the hydrogen upwards and then start flowing downwards to the base. If we look at the base overlay, yeah, this is far, far up. But the idea of going all the way up there is because it's minus 27 degrees. Hypothermia. Who has hypothermia? Over there? What are you... Really? Did you decide that was the next thing? Okay, that's cool. Was it prioritized? It was. Okay, so we're down to actually working on priority 6s now. That's good. These ones are... Oh, there's fungal spore, so it's not actually a seed. This one? Timbleweed. I'd like to get this one out, so... I suppose that would be the next. The whole point of opening this one up... Okay, that one can be deconstructed, even though it is kind of needed. And that deconstruct. More deconstruct, yeah. The idea of this one is to open up this area, so I just really start radiating it inwards. Maybe some temperature plates or something like that would be nice. Look at this, this is where we accidentally dropped something. M7 there. We have other water spillage probably down here. Yeah, always water spillage down there. And G, that one, P7 or P8, whatever. Okay, what about the food? Food is stabilizing. Heat is the next big problem. I guess this is, I'm not going to call it salt with this, but it's starting to siphon down. I could open this one up. Wrong element type. Why do we get wrong element type already? Okay, so it happened once. How is the hydrogen going up here? It's looking fine. And down here, is it blocking? Oh, that's a nasty one. That's gonna hurt. But it's just keeps going. But it is at maximum. I don't like the fact that it's going on maximum. Alright, let's power this one. Alright. I mean I'm still, as long as the oxygen here is not sorted, then I'm not happy. How are we doing? We have some mushrooms and a lot of meal ice. Hypothermia. Alright, so oh yeah, down there. We don't like hypothermia. M. Keep going. You're not done yet. You're never done. I don't actually know why it keeps flowing down there. It's because anything that comes in goes down there. Look at this. This is preventing airflow through the base, so that's important. Oh, that's more hypothermia, and that's more colonies. I mean, sometimes it's hot. Then go into the scalding area, then that'll be fine. Up here, this one is just dripping down. I don't like this. Can I do that? Actually, no. I couldn't do this one. P7, that one, good. So that'll keep the stuff that gets... Yeah, okay, and it is slow. Oh, I have to go zoom out to get in the sense. It's still really far up and it's not really pushing down. So the next thing I really have to deal with is getting rid of carbon dioxide. So I really need to get rid of carbon dioxide somehow. And this one seems like a carbon dioxide location, very much. It's not actually that far away. I need somewhere that's deep in the carbon dioxide. Like this is deep in the carbon dioxide. So just pump it, and I can pump it down here. But what's the pressure? Get the dashboard back. It's not that high. Food shortage? Seriously? I've switched these off because they are actually working. So next up, let's actually get this one. Submit biometric scan. Boom. This one is working, getting oxygen out. That's very nice. Actually, it's overfilled, but this one is not getting anything. Why is that the case? I can't do it. What are you stuck at? You're stuck. No. 800 above. That should enable you to go all the time. What about you? You are already at 800. But that's really, really low. Duplicant available. I'm not going to take more duplicates. Looks like we are somewhat surviving. This one might be the next one that we should do. So let's have a look at how it make like a more dedicated oxygen supply. Because I'd like to take this and put it in here and then spread it out. Suffocating? Always react to suffocating. I know, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I could take... hold on. This needs to be closed to like right now. That one. And then I'm going to get... do we have water nearby? Oh, we have water nearby. That's nice. And I am going to get a... I'm actually going to make this like a carbon skimmer room, right? Let's do that. Let's actually take these 2, 3, 4 out. And then I will make carbon skimmer. Carbon skimmer, because that'll just get stuff out. There. And P7. They're not going to look very nice. And if I wire this one, I'm going to go in. And then I'm going to take out. They're probably going to be hot. That's why I'm viewing this part. You are going into this parent. That's fine, actually. That's actually perfectly fine. The reason why this is fine is because that one can use a bit more because it's constantly working. So this would be quite nice. Let's actually upgrade the priority on this. And it doesn't need any power. It just does. That's the licking station. Ooh, you're not doing very well. Extrasen or Agravian. Extrasen. Yeah, stop that. Ooh, they do need power. Okay, so while they sleep, I'm gonna look at where my power is coming from. This is looking fine. That one should actually be disabled. Disabled. So I can count those 2,400 out. And then it goes 600 going to 120. That one is rarely being used, isn't it? It's not being used at all. This looks like it's the right one to leech off. What is it going down to? That one. And, odd stuff here. Ouch, that might be a bit risky. That one's never running. I'm gonna try it, just because I'm lazy, and we'll figure out what happens. B7. There. So get it done. All of this junk here. Can we just sweep, please? All this junk. Please sweep. Oh. P6. No, sorry. K for sweeping. 6 because don't do it higher than anything else. Great. How's this one? This is... It's missing in outputs. Some oxygen here. And this part is just going to be producing massive amounts of polluted water, which is fine. That one is going. Yep. First one is working. Yes. And this is pretty deep, so it'll just keep dragging from all over the world. Ugh, man. Can we just get someone more assigned to these patients? Okay, what about the oxygen now? Oh yes, this is nice. They might even be stopping with the max gas pressure, so I need it to fall down. This is fine. That also should mean this one stops. I don't know. It doesn't stop. That's a bit concerning, isn't it? The fact that it just keeps going even though there's barely any production. I would hope this one would stop if there's no demand for it. I don't know. This one is problematic because it's body temperature. These ones are problematic. This is too high. How? It's 33 degrees. Ouch. I need some really cold air coming in here. What's the temperature? Can we see the effect up here of the temperature? Not really. I really need to just push it down somehow. This is the cold air. It's pretty much the same place. So it already here it's heating up. So the fact that it's warm doesn't really... That's some polluted oxygen. Can that polluted oxygen get close to that one so it'll be fixed? That's a bit of a shame. I was actually hoping that this would make a difference. That's the whole point of putting it up there. Well, you can actually say it is outputting at 40 degrees. So the fact that it's at this point 11 degrees is a good sign. So something is working. Food shortage. It's still food shortage. Come on. These guys are... Yeah, those are... I really need some cold air. Not just... What? Did I... Oh, man. I looked at this one and I assumed these would be the same. Big difference. This one would be good locations, but that's about it. Alright, that's a shame. Alright, I'm gonna start working on this because even though it'll take forever, then we could at least do it. And Boom. I'm also just getting an absurd amount of water down here. And I don't think I can do much about it. I can continue to dig deep and just pour it down here. Why don't I... Nah, I don't want to hurt these bad boys here. I like him. But it would be nice if you look at temperature-wise, just putting it down here. I can also put it down here. Plants have died? Oh, yeah. Right. Oh. That's fine. You can just go all the way down. What about this part? And P6, I'm going to dig it out. Because I don't know what to do otherwise. There. Nothing can be swept. This plant has died. Shouldn't probably be notifying. And you're gonna fall down again. Who are you? Spectre! Oh no! Right in the water. Alright, so we are, at least you can say we fixed the oxygen. Alright, fix. This is actually looking right nice. 800. Yeah. This one is not. This is breathable. This one up here is breathable. This one is highly breathable. Very breathable. I just needed to get down. This one is our sort of backup storage in case things go wrong. Now my next problem, or most important thing, is absolutely critical. The fact that I need... This is barely breathable. Ugh, not good. How's the stuff coming in? It's just not getting in. Not getting in enough here. I'm branching this over. I'm branching that one as well. Yeah. It's just not producing enough down here. I don't know. What? Is that power? Oh yes, power. Disappointing. I'm gonna need to drag in more power from up here somehow. So I need more power plants. Better power plants. Could double it. That's gonna be something I'm gonna have to think about for the next episode, because at this point I am out of time. I think that we kind of averted disaster. We are still flirting with disaster. Now it's at least up to the point where I am not gonna die the next day, but it's just not consistent. That's the problem. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying my struggles and me figuring out what the hell we're gonna do to keep this stabilized. It's not really stabilizing, and that's a bit frustrating. So we'll keep working on this, and hopefully it'll stabilize so we can start looking more at new tech like tubes and patrolling the minions and all that. But that's gonna be next time. So if you like what you saw, leave a comment. If you have some good advice, leave a comment. The other one was a like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye.